Kevin De Bruyne has been the heart of Manchester City for nearly a decade. But as he enters the final stage of his career, things are changing. Reports suggest that KDB is set to sign a one-year contract extension, but with a reduced role and a lower salary. So why is he staying? And what does this mean for his future at City and beyond? Let's break it down. According to reports, De Bruyne is expected to sign a 12-month extension at Manchester City. His new deal would be worth £150,000 per week, a significant drop from his current £375,000 a week salary. However, the contract will include performance-based bonuses, rewarding him for key contributions. This signals a major shift. KDB is no longer the centerpiece of City's midfield, but he still has a role to play. Over the past 2 seasons, injuries have limited De Bruyne's availability. Meanwhile, City's midfield has evolved, with players like Rodri, Foden and Bernardo Silva taking on greater responsibility. But KDB isn't ready to walk away just yet. Both he and Pep Guardiola believe he can still contribute in key moments, even if he's no longer an every-game starter. This new contract isn't just about City, it's also about his international future. Kevin De Bruyne has his sights set on the 2026 FIFA World Cup. At 34 years old, he knows that playing in a top European league gives him the best chance to stay competitive at the highest level. A move to Saudi Arabia or MLS might be tempting financially, but it could hurt his chances of leading Belgium on the world stage one last time. By staying at City, he remains in a system he knows, under a coach who trusts him, and in a league that will keep him sharp. So, what role will De Bruyne play next season? Expect him to be used more strategically, rather than starting every game. Guardiola may transition him into a deeper midfield role, similar to what we saw with David Silva and Fernandinho in their final years. His vision and passing are still world-class, meaning he can be a game-changer off the bench, or in crucial matches. City isn't keeping him just for nostalgia, he still has value when used correctly. If this is De Bruyne's final season at City, it will mark the end of an era. But it also gives him a chance to leave on a high, still contributing to a team that remains at the top of world football. His willingness to adapt shows maturity and a deep love for the club. And for City, it's a smart move, keeping a leader in the squad without overcommitting financially. So what do you think? Is Manchester City making the right decision by offering De Bruyne a reduced contract, or should they have let him move on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.